Welcome or welcome back, new viewers and gamers. It's time for a new Pokemon Violet Fun Stuff episode, and today we got ourselves a Gimmighoul raid, which we have not seen in quite some time. So, I'm going to challenge this alone for now since it's just a little 3-star raid, and let us begin. So, I think you know what I'm going to do, just simple body press. Alright, normal type Gimmighoul, which I think I'm gonna catch this one, actually. Alright, and body press for the win. Max defense. Yep, that's how you do the Gimmighoul raid, hope you all enjoyed. No, I'm just kidding. We're gonna keep going. Let's see if it's possible for us to even get a shiny Gimmighoul as well. Alright, because it's got coins in them, we're rich, we can get this luxury ball. I think I'll put them in the Pokemon home for now. Yeah, just save up space in my boxes. Until I need it. Alright, it's caught. Like it even has a chance to get out of there. Alright, let's see what other raids around here we can do. I'm gonna do that Tera Grass one right there. Alright, here's our grass raid. Alright, this one's 5-star. Let's let some people join. I don't really know who I feel like using right now. Maybe I'll use my Specs Eruption Torkoal. It's been some time since I used that. Yeah, why not? Well, once this guy with the Mewtwo makes his decision. Oh, we can start it. In time now, thank you. Hate to be rushing people, but you can't take that long to choose a Pokemon. Alright. Specs boosted eruption. Coming right up. That didn't do nearly as much as I thought it would. Uh-oh. And now it's no longer at maximum power, but it'll still do quite a bit. Look at that. Good old damage. And I don't have 8 power points on Eruption. That's still enough to break the shield. Special defense drop, that doesn't mean anything. And now you die. You ain't getting no nasty plots off, mate. You ain't winning. Alright, what's our next raid? I'll do that search for everyone, because I'm going to keep looking for these guys and see if we can get a shiny Gimmighoul. If not, Arrow. Oh, look at that, a whole herd of, Rookies. I'm gonna kill them all. It's not what I wanted to do, Joy-Con problems. Again. You ain't running away from me, dude. Alright, and that sink's gonna have to die too, because I might need its parts later. Alright, bye-bye to you. Alright, Tera flying closer, I don't think that's useful for it. I mean, I guess that allows it to take fighting type hits. That's about it, though. I mean, if you're that worried about fighting type hits, go ahead, I guess. But you're still weak to electric type moves. Alright, this one is 4-star. I don't think we're going to do this with anybody. Let us just use my choice banded Metagross. Alright, Heavy Slam right now. You're dead. One hit KO. Alright, there's a 6-star Tera Dark Raid. I don't think that's any useful. There's a Tera Grass one. There's a Tera Poison one down here. Let's do this Tera Ghost one. Alright, let's just make sure we're going the right way. Alright. 5-star Ghost type. Maybe I should use my Tera Flying Bisharp. That'd be pretty neat, actually, but I think we'll do it, yeah. Might even see if I have a better Dark type for the job. Alright, this one, that's not that, Kangambo. Better yet, I haven't used Hydreigon in quite some time. Maybe I should use him. Where's my nasty plotting one? That's the one I want to use. Alright, here we go, this one. Can't wait to see how Dragon gets some use in the upcoming format of Regulation H. Probably the first time Hydreigon's gotten any real use, I want to say, since Reg C? I don't know. He has rattled. Forgot about that ability. So because he's Ghost Weak, 2 of the 3 types that activate when he's hit for super effective are the moves that activates rattled. So not gonna help him much. And the shield's broken. And that's a win for us. Alright, what is next? Wasn't there another one around here? Alright, this Tera Ground one sitting up there. Let's do that one next. Tera Ground, Golden Gods have been pretty good, so I'm not gonna use that. Gotta always pick up some of the feathers that are around here. Get up for my Eevee training later. Yeah, there's a Gimmighoul there, but I don't need it. I have 999 of those coins already. I was always trying to save that for if I ever got a shiny Gimmighoul. I believe that's a Vaporeon in there. Don't make any of those dumb, cringy jokes. Yeah, we don't need it. Alright, let's go in the right direction. Alright, this one I can do on my own. Alright, Intimidate does work with on Rattled. It will raise the user's speed. So it's another ability that kind of goes against Intimidate. The only thing about it is Rattled's put on pretty underwhelming Pokemon. Again, like Gimmighoul. I think Dunsparce gets it. Sudowoodo, I know, gets that ability as well, and there's some other Pokemon I'm forgetting that gets it too. But Sudowoodo, who's using that thing, really? Makes me sad because Sudowoodo's cool, but I don't think anyone's using it. Alright, let's do the poison one next. I just want some of those Eevee first. Get over here. But I just... oh, Floettes. Alright, Pincurchin's Pokemon that nobody uses. Alright, let's call some people. And I know exactly what I can use. The Ultimate Bear. Don't know why everyone wants to use electric types here, but that's up to them. I could have used Iron Treads here now that I think about it, but whatever. Actually, I think Gimmighoul only has Ghost type moves, so this will be fine. And somebody got one of those hacked. Or not hacked, but ginned. If they're hacked, that's a different... That's probably bad in my opinion. Yeah, not probably bad, it is bad. And now you die. Not quite, it looks like. Yes, Power Gem. Interesting. Power Gem and Takedown. Because you took away my step up, so I'm gonna Swords Dance, and the next turn you die. Bye-bye. Alright, keep giving me those free ability capsules so I can sell them. Alright, there's only that Terra Grass one. There's that Terra Poison one, a Terra Grass one up there. I'm gonna do the Terra Dragon one down here next. Alright, we're going the right way, just making sure. Alright. Call upon the power of online people. I'd say friendship, but I don't know any of these guys. And this is who I'll use. I do like the puzzle player over here with their profile picture. That's a nice profile pic. I mean, if they want to use puzzle, they can. Or one good dragon dancer to do the trick. A Glaive Rush. That didn't do as much as I thought it would. I mean, I've seen people use Tera Dragon Golden Ghost. I don't know, part of me wants to consider using it, but at the same time, I got plenty of other ones. They stole my kill. I could have had that kill. Oh well. Alright, Terragrass is next. Alright, 4-star, ice, not ice type, grass type. Now let's do this one. Hat double, triple intimidate. It's only making him faster, I guess. That really doesn't mean much, I'd say. No, it's only -2. Oh yeah, I forgot I don't have intimidate on this Arcanine. I have Rockhead. Doesn't matter, he's dead. Alright, let's go face this one. You know what I was just thinking? Maybe they should, well, kind of like they did with the Charizard raids back in February. Perhaps they should re-release old, like, 7-star raids that they haven't done in a while. Could always do something like that. Like, kind of like they did with Pikachu recently as well. I feel they might at some point. I don't know when, but they might. Yeah, get him with a double intimidates, but that's fine. That did seriously nothing. Thanks to all the intimidates, it didn't do anything. I feel like Rattle would be best on special attackers, though. And you're dead. Alright, more Gimmighouls. Where shall we find them? Should be another... Well, we already did the grass one that was up here. I think there's only one more, and that is this... Actually, we didn't do that grass one. Yeah, after this one, I'm going to see what that 6-star Tera Raid is over there. Other than that, let's just keep doing Gimmighouls for a bit longer, see if we can find a shiny. Wish you could use sandwiches on them, but no, you can't. And I'm going to see what that Tera Raid is. Tera Water Salamence. I think I might fight that off screen. So I need to... I do actually... Yeah, we'll come back to that later. I think I might fight it real fast, actually. Either that or, like I mentioned, I'll just do that off screen. Alright, well, this will be easy. We'll use the Pokemon I happen to be allergic to. And you're dead. Alright, so that Tera Water Raid I just saw, I'm gonna do that right now, actually. See if I can get some people on board with it. I don't care if it's not a Gimmighoul thing, I'm actually interested in it and I want to catch that Salamence. Use the special tactics Salamence in the rain team. Like, special attack of Salamence is pretty decent in my opinion. And I'm gonna use my Rhydon. I guess it's good for taking ice type hits as well. This ain't so bad. Alright, this looks like a good team. Oh, I'm very scared of the Salamence, man. He's a very scary dragon guy. Think I'm afraid of you? Not at all. Alright, hits me with a meteor storm. Ow. Oh, once I get Terrestrialize, though, this will be much easier. Yeah, and Thunder Catch is a signature move I wish got more, like, was a little bit better, let's just say. Because I've always hated how it was on a Pokemon that's not so bulky. Its secondary effect of trapping in Pokemon and using, dealing residual damage to them really isn't that good because Roger Lucky is very frail. Alright, you're still on -2 special attack. No, you're not. Okay, never mind. Ah, that's fine. Actually, not the worst in the world. That's actually okay. You know, I guess after the next turn, I'll be able to Terrestrialize. Yeah, actually, no, I can still Terrestrialize. Because I wasn't there when he took away her Terra Charge, I could still hit him. Hopefully this breaks the shield. Alright, break shield. Neat. Alright, we win. I'm gonna catch this and transfer it over to BSP for the time being. That's how I need to use it. Alright, there we go. That's the Meteor Storm damage. I shouldn't be doing much. Fastball. Which aren't even in BDSP, but whatever. I'm gonna see what that Tera Raid is. Alright, Tera Dash Bun. I don't need it. Tera Fairy looks pretty good. Let's try... You know what? I want to see if this 1-star Zero is available. Probably not. Alright, I'm able to join. That's fine. Tera Poison. You know, I kind of want to use my special attacking Ursalunas instead. I might, actually. I think I should. Yeah, let's use you. My really slow Blood Moon Ursaluna. I'll Compulse. Alright, let's get that Throat Spray off. This is actually the Blood Moon Ursaluna I use on my Trick Room Ice Rider Calyrex team. I should go back to using that team. Been a bit since I used it. Blood Moon. Gotta paint the town red. Blood Moon, which is an actual art in the Tales of games. And Tera Water. I wasn't able to join that one. Alright, instead, we're gonna go to the mountains for a second, go sell some stuff. Yeah, a lot of these Gimmighoul raids just aren't available. Let's try the bug one. Let's try this Tera Fairy one. Yeah, some rando's trying to call me. Excuse me. I guess while we're up here, I'm gonna get a moveset going for one of my Pokemon that I have been training off screen, that being this Regirock over here, that one of my great viewers did give me. Thanks, Sam, once again for that. I'm gonna give him, I'm thinking between Thunder Wave, maybe Stealth Rocks, just for singles. Yeah, let's do that. You know how good rocks are, so let's use them. Alright. And if I get two other Regirocks, one I want to use offensively with a Sylvest, the other one I want to use like maybe Terra Grass with Rocky Helmet. I'm a sub Reggie Helmet. Imagine that, Reggie Helmet. Alright, finally, another one that's available. I didn't want to change my Pokemon. That's so much I just caught. Alright, it's a simple village drum and player have to win. Alright, and you all want to see a magic trick? You want to see Gimmighoul disappear? Better show you that magic trick right now. Alright, and you're dead. Hello, Aaron, how are you doing today? Bye-bye. How do y'all like that magic trick? I'm doing just fine. How are things going with you? Alright, I'm just looking for a shiny Gimmighoul. Let's hope we can get one. Too bad shiny Golden Go is so underwhelming, though. Would have made it platinum. Yes, let's do a Union Circle. Also, I'd like to ask, do you happen to have another Hisuian Braviary? I've been thinking of using that for a new Reg H team I've been thinking of. I'm gonna make it Expanding Force Terra Psychic. As I know that's unheard of, me using Terra Psychic, but that was my idea. Got that idea off of something. Alright, I will form the group. Alright, I'll hold on. Because it's going to be... Well, I'm going to make it Tinted Lens, which we all know how dangerous, what am I gonna call it? Alright, I'll wait on you there. Well, I'll do some Gimmighoul raids. Let me know when you're ready. But, what was I going to say? Like, we all know how dangerous Psychic Terrain is with Expanding Force. Though because Hisuian Bearberry is a flying type, it's not going to be getting the Psychic type buffs from Psychic Terrain. However, if you Terrasilize to Tera Psychic, not only do you make Expanding Force stronger, but now you're affected by Psychic Terrain, things. So, that does make Hisuian Bearberry a little bit reliant in Terra, but Expanding Force becomes extremely dangerous, and unless you're a Dark type, because of Tinted Lens, there's no resisting it. Like, unless, I think, besides Dark, the only other types that resist Psychic is itself and Steel. So unless your name is Metagross, Iron Crown, Jirachi, or Solgaleo / Duskmane Necrozma, nothing's resisting it. Or if you're a Dark type, unless you're one of those few things, you can't resist it. You can't. It's crazy. And pair that with Life Orb for more damage, max special attack, with the Natural Stab and Terra Stab bonuses. Oh boy. And 30% boost from the Psychic Terrain. What am I called? Expanded Force's natural special attack boost. Or, I don't know what I'm saying. Expanding Force's natural 50% buff that it gets under Psychic Terrain. That's a lot of multipliers, and you're going to die. So say you want to put in, I don't know, a Bastiodon, that Bastiodon ain't taking it. He might normally resist it, but he ain't gonna resist it in full. I don't need a Litten at the moment, though. Thanks for offer. I just need the Hisuian Bearberry. Did I? Oh, maybe I did. You know what? Yeah. And just because every time I try to catch one, it's a little annoying to find. I mean, bonus points, do you happen to have a Litten that has a no good speed IV? If you don't, that's okay. Just because it would be really annoying to find otherwise. Because anytime I find Gimmighouls, yeah, I can find them, but then when I try to catch them, it's a little annoying. Alright, Tera Dark. What about that Tera Normal Gimmighoul I just caught? I mean, they're not hard to find, they're just a little annoying to catch. Let's see here. We're Tera Dark, right? Actually, let me use my improved Regirock. Give it Air Balloon for this one. I don't know why this guy's using a Raboot, but whatever. Because I want to use Hisuian Bearberry, the shiny one you gave me, on a Rain team with Hurricane, Sheer Force, Life Orb. And I forgot what Psychic type move gets that's affected by. Actually, I think just Psychic itself is affected by Sheer Force. And we all know how dangerous that is, Hurricane in the Rain. Might even make that a pseudo Trick Room team as well. Perhaps, yeah. I do plan on using a similar with a Trick Room team. I'm already doing that in Regulation G, though. That's why I'm particularly asking if you can get one with slow speed IV, if you have it. Oh, that's not gonna do anything. Haha! Oh, my air balloon's gone. Oh, never mind. You stole my kill again. Oh well. Yep, you're right about that one. Incineroar, very dangerous. Or if you're talking about Hisuian Bearberry, like on the Rain team, either Politoed or Pelipper, obviously Rillaboom for that. Recovery and like dealing with other Pokemon that water types might have a little trouble with. Archaludon is always awesome and good for the dragon types that might try to wall water type moves. Palafin, I hear, is going to be very good for this. Now I don't really know what my last mon should be for that team. It's going to be an awful lot of water types though, so maybe some, well yeah, Rillaboom and Archaludon are definitely going to be good counters for that. For anything that might try to take our water type hits. I don't know what the 6th team member should be though. And maybe Politoed instead of Pelipper just so I don't, load up on weaknesses. Yep. Yeah, thanks for the 3 video watch streak. Alright, Terra Fighting. Has anyone tried using Terra Fighting Golden Go? I feel like it has some use, honestly. I wish more people would use it. Mostly against Dark types. Maybe it's a little redundant because Steel already hits 2 types for super effective that Fighting also hits, but it's got some other uses. Also, I've got a song I think you should listen to. It is called We Came to Win, full-length song. from the 2024 Pokemon International Championships. You should look up that song. It's a very good song. Alright, Tera fighting, right? Y'all want to see a magic trick again? I'm gonna make this Gimmighoul disappear as well. Yeah, the VGC King. Though, sadly, that VGC status doesn't quite translate too well in singles. But who cares about singles? That ain't the official battle format. We care about doubles up in here, man. It's more interesting anyways. Hell, me and my older brother, back in when Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver were the latest Pokemon games, we used to do double battles all the time, and then again back when Pokemon X and Y first came out. Back then I didn't really know about competitive Pokemon, so I lost them quite a bit. Though in X and Y I did get a little better. Still didn't win, though. I mean, if we were to battle now, I think it'd be much different now. But back then, oh well. Back in like elementary and middle school. I just want to reminisce on some previous memories is all. Hey, I only put it in... Oh wow, I already did, okay. Anyways, let me type it down. I'll just type in the title and you can look it up on like YouTube or Spotify. Probably fun on there. Alright, let me just do this real fast. Alright, cool. Alright, I'll save that energy for that. Yeah, oh really? I'm gonna need it? Hey, you're gonna need your energy as well. There you go. Alright, just type in that into YouTube, you should be able to find it. So that's what I'm listening to at the moment. Tera flying. Brand new Sun and Rain team for my casual team and my Blueberry Academy team. I should have made a separate team for Kitakami, but oh well, far too late for that. Alright. Though I still do want to fight your team future team as well. You should make a team for Team Past or whatever. With like Koraidon as the lead. I could even use that team to help brush up on my other Reg G teams. I wasn't able to join. 2-star Ice type. Alright, what is it? Also, I have somebody I'd like to raid once this video's over. Not just yet, but I got an idea right over here. Yarny's 6. I'm gonna see if they're still live by the time I'm done. Try to branch out a little bit. Has sleep tokens, Yu-Gi-Oh! I still want to play Yu-Gi-Oh! On this channel eventually. Master of Duel. And like I was asking at the end of my recent Super Paper Mario episode at the time of making this video. Y'all want to see Pokemon Unite content? I still have yet to play that game. Better go download it after this. Maybe give it a try myself. I already downloaded a few new games to my PS4 recently as well, so saw that. Yeah. Alright, and no Gimmighoul raids, that's weird. I know what happened. Where, the Gimmighouls ran out or something? What happened? Now let me sell some stuff. Really? Alright then. I mean, I'm not familiar with League of Legends, so I don't know. I mean, if you really don't want me to play it, alright, fine. I was considering it for quite some time. It's been out for, what, like the last 3 years now? I don't know. Alright, you're going over to BDSP until I need you. So, for the time being, let me train you up. Summons I caught earlier in the episode. So I can make a special attacking one. If you hate Pokemon Unite, that's up to you, mate. Alright, level 100. I want you to be timid nature. You're a very timid boy. That makes me miss Mega Salamence. Yeah, just level 100 for now. And Terra Water plays well on rain teams as well, so that's good. Really, it's only good for taking ice-type hits. I mean, Tera Water's always a solid Tera type for pretty much almost any Pokemon. 2 weaknesses and 4 resistances. It's always good to have more resistances than weaknesses. Maybe not always, but more often than not, yeah. Really? Why do you think I'll hate it more than you do? Because Protect is used everywhere, is that it? Then you're right, I will hate it. Though I hear Urshifu was playable. Let's try this fairy one. The way how it's done? Alright, can you explain a little bit to me if you know? Alright, Metagross. Oh, frick, you're right, Drifblim. Oh. And how annoying is Drifblim considered? Like, is there a tier list or something, and Drifblim just happens to be at the top or something? I forgot, yeah, Drifblim is playable. Good. Ugh. Good God. That's why every time I run into that thing, at least in the main series games, it's such a freaking pain. Except in Poké Park 2, it's cool in that game. Transfers you around. It's basically the fast travel mechanic in that game. And you want to see a magic trick? Goodbye. Yep, that's a magic trick. In a very nasty way, huh? Now I'm curious, I gotta know. Yep, let's make that union circle. I shall make it this time. You've made it so many times in the past. I form a group. If anybody else wants to join, now's your chance. Or I guess we're making yours. You beat me to it. I'm gonna leave my own group. Alright, your link code is H6 YQLM. Alright. And I am in now. If anybody else wants to join, now's your chance. If you need a little more time, just let us know. Alright, anybody there? Going once. Going twice. Sold to the man in the front. Let us get this started. I mean, it is a free game. You can always just delete it. It's not something you pay for, thankfully. Like, at least to get the game. I know it has microtransactions, but again, you don't have to buy them. Nobody's forcing you to. And when I played gacha games like Mega Man X Dive back when that was online, I never spent a single penny. Same with Pokemon Masters. Alright. If you hate as much as BDSP, sounds like it's bad to me. And you know, I hate that game as well. Alright, shall we do our little trade? If you have the Hisuian Braviary and the Litten you were talking about. And while we're at doing this trade, just to look up the song I mentioned to you before. And you said you had a song for Meadle, Cincy. What is it? Alright, now what shall I give up? Oh, that's okay. If you don't have the lane yet, that's fine. Oh, you did? I somehow missed. Oh, yeah. The summoning by sleep token. I thought that was a Yu-Gi-Oh! Reference for a sec. Yeah, after we're done with this, I'll look that up. I think I know what I can give. Well, let's see. I got the 3 starters of the anime characters. Liko,'s Sprigatito, Roy's Flacoco, and Dot's Quaxley. You should all get those while they're still there. I can even go find the codes for everybody if you'd like. Part of me wants to keep this Meowstic, actually. I don't know what I want to give once again. Alright, before I decide to just catch something, let me see if I at least have something I can give up. I need that for follow me support. Yep, I see it right there. Still have the shiny execute. It's my Ditto for competitive play. Nah, I want to keep that Cacturn. And the funny thing is, they say Tandem Mouse can evolve in your PC, but this thing still hasn't evolved. So that's clearly a lie. Porygon. I only have Porygon 2s and Zs. Oh wait, the Tera Ghost one? Didn't I give that to you in the previous episode? If I didn't, I could give it to you here. Oh wait, I think I already transferred that over to BDSP. This is the one I use on my Decimated Necrozma team. Yeah, I think I already transferred that to BDSP. Too late for that. This is my Terra Normal one, Porygon Z. Yeah, but then I caught that Shelgon later on. That's why. Now, let me just catch you something random instead, if that's alright. Because, yeah, I transferred that to BDSP. In the VGC video later today, I'll bring it back in here, and if you still want it, we could do that. Here, have a Shellos. Gastrodon is awesome. Alright, you want a Shellos? That alright with you before I catch it? Alright, there you go. The Shellos is yours, and it's the better form as well. The green one, the green and blue one is much better than the pink and brown one. So Gastrodon's awesome. Such an underrated mon, I love this thing. And it's one of the best type combos in the game, Water Ground. One of the reasons why I love things like Swampert so much. Alright, let's do that. Yeah, so do I, man. Blue Gastrodon is awesome. I always use the blue one. Maybe from time to time I could use the pink one, like in the Gen 6 games. Which I do have on my old copy of Horus. Other than that, Storm Drain is always very good. Pair that with something that's water weak in doubles, and you are golden. And in the Age of Trustalization, you can use it to take out one of your weaknesses. Alright, and thanks for my Hisuian Braviary. Hey, and you have a good nature on it as well. Quiet nature, that should work a lot. And it has Storm Drain, doesn't have Sticky Hold, which ability that nobody uses. Well, Sticky Hold does have one use. Sticky Hold allows you not to worry about the damage boost from knockoff, so it's got that niche, and you don't have to worry about trick or switcheroo bullshit either, so there's that. So Sticky Hold isn't all bad, but Storm Drain is just a way more useful ability, in my opinion. Especially since Gastrodon doesn't have a natural way to raise its own special attack outside of it. And I think it gets Sand Force as its hidden ability. Which, yeah, an ability I wish more people would use. Sand Force is underrated, in my opinion. And it's Terra Psychic. Thank you, good sir. Let me look up Hisuian Braviary's abilities real fast. Just make sure I, like, use an ability capsule on it and I don't end up getting the wrong ability. Alright, that's elements I'm transferring over to BDSP later. Let's see here. No, let me keep that there. Because I always have to have my Pokemon in particular slots on here, so, let's see, where's the Tera Normal Gimmighoul I caught earlier? See if I can find it. Yeah, let me just look it up on here. Because you can't find nothing in these boxes. Alright, this should be it, is it? No, it's my Tera Electric one. This is the Tera Normal one. Here we go. And now, where did I put the Braviary? I already forgot. Alright. Well, good old luck on your second playthrough of Legends Arceus. Alright, here we go. That's the box I put it in. Alright, and Hisuian Braviary, let me look it up. That's a normal Braviary. Whoever unit is, I'm not entirely sure, but that's good to know that they have a pink Gastrodon, though the green one is still far superior. Alright, let's get you to level 100. You're going to at least be max special attack. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do with the rest of its EVs just yet. This is definitely going to be on that Trick Room team, though. So you're going to have a quiet nature. He's going to be a very quiet guy. Yeah, let me see your IVs as well. Please don't have a best speed IV. Very good. Not the worst. Screw it, it don't matter. And it's Form Alpha, good to know. Alright, give me a second, let me just look up its abilities. Again, just making sure I don't get the wrong ability and use the wrong capsule. Yeah, Tinted Lens is its hidden ability, so we use an ability capsule, or ability patch on it. Gotta patch it up, man. It needs a patch. I'm running out of ability patches as well. That's not good. Alright, Tinted Lens. Quiet Nature for Trick Room. Alright, so going to be max HP and max special attack, I think is good. Good thing I have all those calciums from the Pikachu raids recently, and I have all of the HP ups from the Dondozo raids recently. Alright, I think the rest of that should go into your special defense. Pretty neat stat spread, I'd say. It's a very basic one, honestly, but other than that... Wait, did I just make a mistake? I think I did. Hold up. Yeah, that wasn't max HP. I'm an idiot. Alright, let me use the stat-lowering berry on it. Alright, for special defense... Alright, because we're next to a Pokemon Center, let us give you the moveset that I desire. Actually, I wonder if it just naturally gets Trick Room on its own. It should, right? Alright, this is Psychic Terrain. Probably could make a really slow female Indeedee for this team as well. Oh yeah, I will. Air Cutter? It's a bit underpowered. You don't learn it. Oh, we already have Air Slash. I was about to say. Alright, Expanding Force, the strongest Psychic type move. This move is crazy, man. I swear. It's gonna be even crazier on Tinted Lens. Like, unless you're a Dark type, you're gonna die to this. I wonder if you get Nasty Plot as well, or at the very least, Calm Mind. Now, let me see if you naturally learn Trick Room. If you do... Oh, no, you don't. Of course you don't. That's really dumb. Anyways, do you get Nasty Plot? That'd be broken if you do. Though you get Snarl, that's a way to do damage control. You don't get Nasty Plot, you definitely get Calm Mind, though, I know that. That's what I mean, man, they're annoying to catch. Alright, Calm Mind. Give it a buffing move. I told you, man, they're very annoying to get. Alright, Defog, we're not using that. Might just give it Snarl as its last move, I don't know. D-Gleam could be good for those pesky dark types. Yeah, I think D-Gleam. Too bad I don't have any hit to end Dust. Alright, let's go back to the mountains real quick so I can give it an IV and HP. Alright, I compare this with, I compare it with, Indeedee. Now, I'm trying to think what else I could use alongside it. I mean, if we're doing Trick Room, like I mentioned, what do I call it? I guess Gastrodon, Incineroar, and Amoonguss as well. Amoongeist. He's a geist. Alright, HP. Lita? Who's Lita? Alright, now worry about all the rest of that later. Actually, wait, let's give you your HP investment first. I mean, you got fuck ton more patience than I'll ever have. Alright, where are the toddlers? Oh, it's alright. Sometimes it does that. Alright, you got the Litten. Alright, where's the Toddles? And Air Slash is gonna be really annoying under Trick Room. There we go. Then maybe, like usual, I could run, Eject Button with my Incineroar. Actually, that actually makes this easier. I can run Eject Button with Incineroar, like I do on my Duskman Necrozma team. So I can pivot into, so I could easily pivot into, whatchamacallit? Into Braviary if need be. I could probably run Armorers on this team as well, maybe, but that's so many Psychic types. Seriously, Expanding Force is the most broken move ever created. I don't care what nobody says. Alright, I'll determine the rest of that later. Alright, so I shall catch something random for you so we can get that Litten. Alright, does a Magnemite sound good to you? Alright, if that's what you want to do. I don't think we have any Gimmighoul raids left, do we? Alright, Sylveon, what Pokemon do I have in the front? Alright, Tera Fairy. I probably should go catch Raikou while I wait for you as well. It's one of the few legendaries I have yet to catch. I make one Terra Water anyways. And you're dead. Alright, for starters, let me just make sure none of you guys are legendary, or rare, I mean. Let me look up the map. Yeah, let's go look this guy up, so I know where his location is. Raikou, I forgot what are the other ones. I didn't catch Glastrier yet, so I probably should go get him. Besides those two, I don't remember what else I didn't get. Did I not catch Groudon yet? I don't think I did. I think those are the only ones I didn't catch. I caught all the other ones. Some on screen, some off screen. Like, Solgaleo I caught off screen, for example. Like, Suicune and Entei... Actually, did I catch Entei on screen? I don't remember, but Suicune I know I caught off screen. Alright, Raikou is by the pond near the ice-rimmed cave. No, I can find them just fine. I got a website right here. Alright, where are you? Alright, right over here. So, I think the closest we can go to is up here. And Raikou, sadly, is the worst of the three legendary beasts, and that makes me sad, even though Entei is my favorite one. But Raikou has so much, like, you know, merit to him. He got a little, priority with Extreme Speed. It gets Scald and Aura Sphere in modern generations when it didn't in older gens. Shadow Ball's a decent coverage move on it. It's a very strong electric type attacker, though outclassed by the likes of, outclassed by, like, Regieleki and stuff. Even before Regieleki was around, nobody was really using it. I mean, people in battle facilities like the Battle Mason in Gen 6 games often did, but other than that... speaking of which, I still need to go back to Oris for a while. And everybody uses Raging Bolt over... Oh, there he is. Yeah, you heard me. People use Raging Bolt over you. Anyways, what's the best option for you, Mystic Wings? Alright, let's save just in case I accidentally KO it. Because unlike older Pokemon games where you could beat the Elite Four to make them respawn, you can't, I don't think you could do that in this game. I could be wrong, but still. Alright, Raikou boy. Let's fight. I'm the Lord of Thunder! No, you're not. Fun fact, actually, Raikou was the very first legendary Pokemon I ever caught. Back in Pokemon Gold being my very first Pokemon game, for all of you who know. And, I caught Raikou in a Master Ball. What, I was like 7 or 8 years old at the time. And again, was my very first Pokemon game. Excuse me if I kinda did the wrong thing there. But I could have used it on Say-Ho-Oh, but again, it was the original Pokemon Gold. I didn't know how to do that. Use Reflect. I could have used a Quick Ball. Oh well, too late. Repeat Ball. I do have other Raikous already. Discharge can't hit me with that. Kind of disappointing we can't catch the Regis in this game. Probably keep them separate for like Tera Raid events or something. I have the same mission, so let the games begin. Maybe I should have used... Could I have used Moonburst instead? I don't know. I don't want to accidentally kill him. In the ball, good sir? No? Okay. Can't touch me with that, ha! That was 5 turns already? The quickest 5 turns I've ever seen. Imagine if it stayed in that quick ball. Oh, they respawn like that? Okay, I didn't know that. Alright, actually, you setting up the rain. Do I risk it and go for another flamethrower? Let's do it, fuck it. The rain's here now, it should weaken it. Alright, good. Don't burn. Thank you. I mean, I could use those Master Balls, but what's the fun in that, huh? A 1, a 2, a 3. Is you in there? Okay. Yeah, maybe it will in the future. Alright, in the ball. B! Alright, those electric sparks don't hurt me. It's not like Electric Spark from Mega Man X1. That's a good electric type hit. Not yours. Ha! You're so weak that the worst weapon from Mega Man X1 is better than you. Alright, you know it's nighttime. Let's use Dusk Balls. Speaking of which, I should evolve the Terra Poison Eevee I have to an Umbreon. I've been wanting to do that for a while. I think Umbreon's still one of the few non-poison types to get toxic. I could be wrong, but yeah. Hey, Demon Lord Travis, how you doing today? Or Dark Prince Travis? After I'm done catching this Raikou, you want to join our Union Circle? I'm doing pretty well myself. Alright, let me just catch this man first. Oh, and he's caught. And a Timer Ball. Interesting. And fun fact, like I mentioned before, you weren't here for this, Dark Prince Travis, but Raikou was the very first legendary Pokemon I ever caught. Alright, let's disband the Union Circle for a sec so we can have him join. Yes, spoiler alert, it's Dark Prince Travis. He just changed his name. Alright, I will form this group this time. Alright, your code is, it's kind of hard to see, 6PT8PJ. Now, while I'm at it, I'm gonna look up the song that you were, suggesting to me. Because I keep forgetting to do that. Let's see, what was it called? The Summoning by Sleep Token. Oh, you're memeing. Alright. No, I don't think Necrozma has any of its themes in this game. It has the Solgaleo Lunala battle theme. Necrozma, like, no Ultra Necrozma theme. I mean, hell, in the first Sun and Moon, Necrozma did use the, Solgaleo Lunala battle theme, which in my opinion is the slightly better battle theme, so... Yeah, no, like, Ultra Necrozma themes or any of that. The original Sun and Moon battle theme, that's not in the game. Though it's a good battle theme. I prefer the Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon version. Alright, is that everybody? If anybody else is there, now is your chance to join. What, the Ultra Necrozma theme is in the game? Where? That'd be nice to hear. One of the best themes in Gen 7. Oh yeah, we should be getting a Pokemon Presents later this month as well for Legends ZA, so can't wait to see that. Alright, is that everybody? Going once. Going twice. Yeah, you can't, like, battle separately Duskmane or Dawn Wings Necrozma. But yeah. But anyways, I think that's everybody, so let's get moving. The Ultra form, Ultra Necrozma is the best one. Well... It's the second best theme. I think I just prefer Solgaleo / Lunala's theme just a tiny bit more. That's just me. Alright, and we got ourselves a Union Circle. And we're in the Blueberry Academy. If anybody else has any Gimmighoul raids, let's do those. And I guess while we're here... Oh, it's a remix? I never knew that, actually, even back when Ultra Sun Ultra Moon first came out. I was a sophomore in high school when that game first came out, I remember that. Alright, yeah, no need to do any more BBQs. I mean, we can do those later, but I want to do some Gimmighoul raids first. See if we can get that shiny Gimmighoul. Alright, I'm gonna go grind some Tera Shards. Alright, I'll go there in a second. I just want to beat up this, Reruns first. Alright, Bullet Punch, you actually might survive this. Yeah, it survives. That's fine. Skill swap. Oh no, he's swapping my skill issues away from me. I'm gonna say that anytime somebody uses skill swap now. Yeah, you have my skill issues. I didn't think of that until now. That's actually funny. I'm surprised that wasn't a Pokemon meme yet. Or that too. Oh yeah, you're right. Oof, that's an insult and a half. God damn. You got your zero ability skill issue, just use Gastro Acid. Yeah, I saw what you said about the memeing. That you were just kidding about that. You knew it was Dark Prince Travis. But anyways, you said all for nada. Where is it? Here it is. With Gastro Acid? Yeah, you are basic, but at least your skill issues are gone. I mean, if you want to become basic, just turn into a normal type. That's the most basic you could get in a Pokemon game. Actually, I almost want to make... You know, I might want to make that as part of my joke team now. Where I have skill swap and go, here's my skill issues. Hey, he's got a Gimmighoul raid. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. I'll follow you in a second. Let's do this raid feist. Or, you know, yeah, Terra Fire Basket Legion. That'll do. Alright, let's see. Herba boosted. Alright, so we're Terra Fire over here. I don't want to use Ursaluna because it's a water type and it's going to use water type moves against me, so... what would be the best thing here? Seriously, well, actually, an opposing water type. I think that's what's good. Water... If only B-Barrel were in the game, but no. Yeah, we could always do a Zoomerl. If you don't want to do the raid, that's okay. Yeah, I have Aqua Gem in this Zoomerl. Yeah, let's reset this raid. And if you don't want to do this raid, that's alright. It's up to you, man. Alright, so let me continue following him. Also, I was listening to the song you suggested, Aaron, and I'm not the biggest fan of it. Ah, I pressed the wrong button again. I'm gonna go back to listening to the Champion song. We came to win. Or should I... Actually, if you're gonna use, Kyogre, I think I should use Clawitzer then. I love Clawitzer, that thing is so good. Just Mega Launcher Choice Specs, that's all you need. Raquinid? Raquinid could be okay. Nah, I want to use Clawitzer. That's gonna do the most damage. I mean, well, I'm Choice Banded on that, but Mega Launcher plus Clawitzer's much higher special attack to Raquinid's much lower attack, I think is better. Intimidate will be very good for this. Help has arrived. Maybe we'll get a second Intimidate Mon. Well, if we either get Staraptor or Cantonian Arcanine, yep, we'll do. Actually, what happened needing another oh, wait. Maybe I should use that on my rain team for Regulation H instead of Palafin. Now that Urshifu is banned at the moment for Regulation H, people have been going back to using Gyarados and like Palafin, so now let's give it a try. And hopefully, oh, this one has Moldberg. I'm gonna give it Swift Swim. Alright, just Water Pulse. Water Pulse Shotgun. Water Pulse Bazooka. Y'all remember Water Pulse's animation in the anime, where it's kind of a sphere of water? I was like that. Kind of like a water-type War Sphere it always looked like. I see what, uh-oh, I'm slower. That's fine, I was already pretty slow. You're -3 speed already? Wave Crash! Ow. Oh, Scary Face, that's why. Alright, took away my ability, that's just rude. You're a rude dude. About the, Unova Braviary being smooth-brained? I don't know, I just heard that in a video and I thought it was pretty funny. Because apparently America's so lazy, they got dumber over there. When in another region, his brain power got, unleashed in its Hisuian form. Something like that. Alright, let's do a heal cheer. Get my HP back. Because I don't want to terastallize and end up getting killed by a surprise attack. Alright, Wave Crash, again. Ow. Alright, Intimidate's back. Nice. And you took away my ability, you rude man. I gotta know that you found that pretty funny. I got bread making in my bread maker right now. I can smell it. It smells great. Alright, and now you die. Oh, that was an easy one. Alright, I'm gonna transfer that over to Legends Arceus off screen. Again, just to make more space. And you stole my kill. Also, I like how we have 3 Tera Water Pokemon and then this Garganacl. You, I want you to be Swift Swim. Still with last respects, of course. Now, what's a good item? Dive Ball. GG indeed. GG indeedy. Alright, this will be used for my Red Gauge Rain team. And would have a very appropriate Ghost-type Pokemon. Maybe I should run it with Clear Amulet as well, so I don't have to worry about Instant so much. I mean, I'm already immune to its Fake-Outs, so there's that. Alright, Bottle Cap. The male form does have more attack than the female form, so that's good. Haha, or a weed. Alright. The male form, which in my opinion is better than the female form, because of its higher attack stat. Alright, we went the wrong way, let's continue following you. Alright, I'm gonna wait for you to move. There we go. I'm gonna kill that Sableye. Alright, just wanted to kill him real fast. Anytime I see a Sableye, I have to kill it for its parts. And I guess I take it you're gonna show me where, whatchamacallit is, Groudon? Because it shouldn't show up on your screen, but it's definitely gonna show up on my screen. Alright, I take it's right there, it hasn't, come in yet. Yep, there it is. Alright. Yeah, I see him. Took a little bit for it to render in, but I did. I guess I'll catch you next. Alright, we're going to use... Aquarapod. So I take resistant damage from your ground type hits, and your fire type hits aren't going to do much thanks to Water Bubble. Alright. I'm going to save again just to make sure. In case he dies, I can reset the game. And thank you for showing me where he is. Look at this man, he's imposing. The god of the land. Might make a... Actually, I might use this on my Sun team when that comes out. It's not coming out for like another half a year, but yeah. How do you remember it so well? Did you have to go back there so many times? Alright, Liquidation's gonna kill. I'm not using that. Leech Life likely could kill. Is Crunch gonna kill? I'm Choice Banded, so there's a chance. And you have Rest. Fuck off. That's not gonna be annoying at all. Oh yeah, now we're near enough damage. We're in a cave, so Dusk Ball. You gotta be brave in a cave, man. Of course, you're gonna be that way, huh? Funnily enough, I ran into a Dondozo Geary team off screen while I was practicing VGC. And, that guy had Rust, but with my Amoonguss, I used Spawn and used up his Chesto Berry. So I ended up staying asleep. Alright, people, I have other Groudons already. Right, this one I want to make maybe Tera Grass? I don't know. Nah, maybe not. You'll still be weak to Ice. I already have one that's Tera Fire. That's for my Trick Room team. For Reg G. Let's just do Ultra Balls. Now what happened? Alright, stay on the ball, please. No, okay. Alright, he woke up. Hammer Arm! Make yourself slower, that's fine. Oh, well, didn't know they uploaded some videos. Guess I got something to watch after this. Alright, come on, stay on the ball. Alright, use Rest again, I dare you. Oh, no, Fissure. You don't know him in JTV? It's a Poketuber. I mean, if you don't watch Poketubers, that's alright, dude. Should look him up, I recommend it, Dark Prince. Alright, come on. Earthquake. Ha! How do I avoid the earth literally shaking? That makes no sense. Yes, that's who he's referring to. Hammer Arm, we take that with these. I don't want to use another Crunch. I need to buy more Dusk Balls as well. Alright, stay on the ball. No. Use Rest again, I dare you. Don't hit that. Do not hit Fissure. Also, this entire moveset gets walled by a flying type. Real swell. Oh, wait a minute, that's right, you're lower level than me, so it doesn't even affect me. Ha! Oh, I guess I did forget, sorry. Yeah, I can't see the turtle. Unless... Nope, oh, wait. Is there something sleeping back there? That is the turtle, it's just not rendered. Anyways. Maybe I should have used Poison Jab instead. Alright, stay on the ball, please. You know you like riches. Come on, man. He doesn't like riches. Groudon, your Earthquake is so weak you couldn't destroy a small town with it. Man, you're so weak, nobody uses you in competitive play. No one. Ignore the fact that there's some teams on Victory Road, but yeah. Oh, you don't like being insulted, do you? Alright, well, you got really nice, claws, let's just say. You sharpen them every day. Now he's asleep now. He didn't like my compliment. He got so bored of it, he fell asleep. Crunch. That does exactly half, but yeah, I don't want to hit him with the second one. I think it does just a little over half. Alright, Ultra Ball again. In the ball, man. Alright, no. Actually, because he's asleep, I could use that to my advantage. I just realized. Why did that take me so long to realize? I don't know. Alright, in the ball. Come on, you can do it. 3. Ah. Alright, he woke up. Alright, your fissure is not going to touch me. Because I'm higher level than you. I forgot the one-hit KO moves worked like that. I have a jar next to me. Cheer me on, guys. Come on. I need the cheers. The power of friendship, man. I need it. Wherever you guys are, you're not rendered. Alright, in the ball, Groudon. Man, you suck. This is why Kyogre's better. Kyogre's better than you in every way. Yeah, I bet that pisses you off, huh? That enrages you? That's the Kyogre's better, which is true in my opinion. Though Groudon is still cool. Alright, let's try Dusk Balls again. Well, yeah, Rayquaza's still really cool, but Kyogre's my favorite of that trio. I forgot about that, the Groudon and Kyogre theme. Probably the Oris version of that song. Which is the best rendition of it, I'd say. Alright, Timer Ball has to work. You know what else about it putting itself to sleep? It doesn't use up its power points as fast. Giving me more chances to catch it. Sure, it's a little annoying to have to attack it every few oftens, but whatever. Especially since I'm choice banded, I can't change moves. Alright, that crit mattered. That's actually really good. Good boy, Arachropod. Alright, in the ball. Come on, you can do it. I need the cheers, man. That'll help the catch rate go up. Everybody cheer. Maybe if I get a new follower, the catch rate will rise. Alright, he woke up again. Earthquake. Yes, thank you for the cheers. It gives me strength. One, a 2. Ah, dang it. It's working a little bit if you just keep cheering. Alright, come on, in the ball. 1, 2, a 3. Dang it. Glow sticks and Groudon's colors? Cool. Alright, losing HP over here. Come on, you can do it. In the Timer Ball. 2, 3. Ah. I could take at least 1 or 2 more attacks. In the ball, come on. Can't hit me with Fissure. There we go, it's caught. See, your cheering worked. Alright. That took way too long. Anyways, y'all cheering helped me. Look at that. Haha, look at that. Oh, thanks to all of you. You're all the greatest. Now, let me see what snacks I have left. Yeah, it's just Glacier and Rayquaza. That's all I have left. I've caught all the other ones. Alright, so y'all find me catching those last 2, or shall we do some more raids together? I'm gonna let you guys choose. Alright, let us fast travel out of here. I think I remember where Rayquaza is myself, actually. It should be near Zero's entrance. Like up here, if I remember correctly. Showing me the glow sticks? Let's see, where are you, Rayquaza? The opposite side? Alright. Means I should just be able to fly over here. Yeah, that looks nice. Close to me, I can't see where you are. And I can't turn that well either. Yeah, let's just go on the opposite side like you mentioned. Our Rayquaza's just standing there wherever you are. To my left. Alright. Use a Master Ball. I mean, if you want to. Got plenty of them, I know I can end in a second, but, yeah, what's the fun in doing that? Oh my Jesus. How'd you do that? I guess go Team Sky. Like you mentioned, where do you happen to be? Oh, you're all the way down there. Alright, I'm gonna go in that direction. I'll be able to look at the boy once I can see you. Ah, there he is. Got him right here. Alright, now who do I use? I think Metagross. Look at this man. Alright, thanks for all that. Alright, let us save real fast, just in case I accidentally kill it. Alright, Rayquaza, you're mine. The god of the sky. Rayquaza. I wish Recreate was a move in this game because there's old Pokemon events where it had that move. Alright, Airlock, no weather effects. Alright, no Quick Ball. Alright, Bullet Punch. Let's see how much this does. Alright, fair amount of damage. Alright, Hyper Voice on Self-Vested and it's resisted, and non-stab. Alright, one more, do not crit. Oh, you son of a... Real. Alright, sorry about the Union Circle. Metagross, that's the one time you didn't need to crit, dude. Let's remake the Union Circle real... Actually, better yet, yeah, I saved. I always save before these things. Maybe let me just catch Rayquaza first, and then we'll restart the Union Circle. So y'all should, I don't know, train up or level up some Pokemon while you wait for me. And it got the crit praising thing. That didn't need to happen. Whatevs. Alright, let's try that again. That was a pretty badass moment, though. I'm the god of the sky! I miss Mega Rayquaza. I'd go back to the 3DS games for a bit, just to play it for fun. Alright, this one looks like it might have a bad defense IV. Alright, that's what you want to do, Rayquaza? Now, how much is Brick gonna do? Brick's resisted, it shouldn't kill. Bro, are you fucking... Okay. That's resisted and non-stab. That shouldn't have killed. So I was right about having a bad defense IV. I mean, while we're talking about other PokeTubers, Wolfie have recently made a new video as well. Should go check that out. He makes videos every Saturday. Let's try this again. I'm the god of the sky. Oh, wait, you know what? Rayquaza, I've come to bargain. Alright, quick ball. B button. That didn't work. Alright, Darkness Pulse. Alright. And we take that Dragon Pulse just fine. Why did I... Okay, why did I do that? Whatever. Imagine if that worked on the second or, like, third turn. Alright, it's not exactly dark anymore, so let's just use an Ultra Ball. Oh, you're gonna hear it a few times at least. Repeat Ball. Alright, so Rest, Hyper Voice, Dargon Pulse. Don't know what else you have. Alright, Dragon Pulse, he dodged. They call him Mr. Dodge. Yep, their thing is doing very well. Hope to do it even better. Alright, there's the rest. I'm gonna see how much Brick Break does. Metronome Nuzlocke. Oh yeah, I remember those. I always want to do one of those myself, a metronome thing. Just play the whole game with metronome. Alright, Blow Punch shouldn't kill. Yeah, but I'm gonna watch that after this. Thank you for telling me. And he just immediately rests. Alright, Brick Break. Brick and bricks that break. Played at a crit, you did not need to do that. Alright, Timer Ball. Fly is his final move, eh? That's not stally at all. I guess I'll use these turns to heal. I like how the player character tosses the Pokemon the item. You didn't see that in older games. At least since they've had the player character in the background since Gen 7. You don't see that in Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Let's go Pikachu and Eevee. Oh, look at that. Caught the Rayquaza. Alright, last but not least is Galastrier. So why don't we start back the Union Circle? For the final episodes, how many times did my Pokemon... I think I'd have a counter for that, honestly. There's no need for a question of the day of that. But yeah, let's restart the Union Circle now that he's been caught. Probably should go buy some more Ultra Balls real fast. Though I have like 200 of them, but who cares? I like having even numbers. Alright, form a group. Alright, you've already got a group. We'll do yours. 520 for 8C. Yeah, it should have been 420. Missed opportunity, random number generator. Alright, just waiting for you, Demon Lord Travis or Dark Prince Travis. There we go. Anybody else want to join? Now is your chance. Now is your chancey, I keep forgetting to say. Or not. I guess we're starting now. It couldn't convert properly, you're right about that one. You got chills, Dodge Pine. It's very cold up there where he happens to be. That is way off, you're right. I mean, I don't know how to, like, convert temperatures or anything, but that does seem a bit off. Let's see. Let's buy Pokeballs. That's Great Balls. Let's buy 42. So I have an even 250. Alright, you happen to be right there. This is the final legendary. Oh, that's fine, I got the message. Let's see, where'd you go? Alright, take it easy that way. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. No, I'm not. Yeah, Spectre can be kinda creepy sometimes. That's the thing with ghost types. And that Crabominable is not looking the best. Oh, there's the horse. Didn't even notice him. Alright. Who shall we use? Alright, Metagross, I think, again. Alright, let's save. Alright. The group did not disband. Oh, I'm as cold as ice. Get it last year. Too bad its design's a little bland. Metalex, the reliable partner. Oh, that's okay. We can reset the unit circle later on. Iron defense? Actually, that makes it easier not to accidentally kill you. I can use steel type moves on you now. You wanna try a body press Glacier set? I mean, I like Glacier's, what am I call it? It's, stat distribution. Definitely better than most bulky ice types. Alright, repeat ball. Probably the last time I'm using a repeat ball for quite some time. Oh, that's alright. Once I'm done catching this man, we could rebuild this team. Thrash missed, haha. Alright, because it has double edge, I'm tempted. Actually, you're +2 defense right now, right? And we're in the snow. I don't want Brick Pick to accidentally kill. Heavy ball, you're pretty heavy, right, Gloucester? I feel like we should get an ice-type version of Heavy Slam. I want to see that happen. Like Icicle Crumble or something. Or Crumbling Ice, maybe. I don't know. And Taunt is your final move. I have no status moves on here, so that's fine. Alright, break that shouldn't kill. Yep, barely anything. Alright, double edge, weaken yourself, that's fine. Alright, stay on the ball now. 1, a 2, Maybe there should be a weather ball that has a heightened chance to catch Pokemon when, you know, you're under weather effects like snow. If you want to bounce, it's up to you. If you don't want to catch Glacier, nobody's forcing you. Alright, 1, 2, 3. No. I feel like seeing some of them wild definitely adds to the world building just a little bit, because we haven't had that before. I mean, yeah, we kind of did back in Sword and Shield though, with the Crown Tundra. But other than that, yeah, it's pretty much the first time you see him like all around the world, not just in a specific spot like in Sword and Shield. Now he hit himself in confusion. Might run you as either Terra Water or Terra Fire. Terra Guard works well for it as well. Kind of a poor man's Mammal Swine, if you will. I guess. It would have been neater if it was walking on water, which it can do in this game. That's a nice little reference to the Celebi movie. You got your Premier Ball, or the Legend in a Premier Ball. Alright, 1, 2, 3. No. Alright, you're confused now. Alright, let's try Timer Balls again. Alright, into the ball. Come on, you can do it. No. I'll do what you're doing. Let's try Premier Ball. Oh no, Premier Ball did not work. Don't hit yourself. Oh, if you do hit yourself in confusion, that's fine. Thrash. Alright. Oh, that's fine. You can change its nature. Ill indeed, but who cares? You can change its nature. Now, if this was pre-Generation 8, I'd understand the frustration. But here, you're fine. Snap out of confusion. Yeah, keep using Thrash. That's fine. You're just prolonging your demise. 1, a 2, a 3. Come on, man. Yeah, it did come out in Generation 8, that's right. I mean, what I meant was, if this was in any generation pre-Generation 8, yeah, I'd see why you'd be annoyed, but that's not the case, so you're fine. I was just talking as if it was in a game where you could change it, where you couldn't change its nature. Like, imagine if it existed in Gen 6 or 7, for example. And you caught it with modest nature, and you'd probably have to reset to get a better nature. Alright, come on, timer ball. 1? No. Alright, he confused himself. I'm gonna heal this turn. You mean above it? Whatever. Yeah, you meant above it. Alright, max potion. So, Metagross over here doesn't die. Yeah, I might have to reset again. Yeah, they were. I just got them through the battle tower. They're a lot easier to get in this game, thankfully. Also, weird how BDSP didn't have them, but BDSP sucks, so... because it's faithful. Anyways. Man, the only thing good that game did was bringing back Jasmine, that's it. Even then, they kind of... I wouldn't say they ruined her outfit, but her Argos also design is way better. Probably the only time I'd ever want to see a, like, Let's Go style Generation 2 game. Just see Jasmine again, that's it. Y'all can call me a simp, go ahead. Yeah, I saw what you said about Cabellion. Being in the bamboo jungle. In the ball glacier. Surprised it took this long to use Iron Defense a third time. Oh, come on, man. How many turns has it been? He's standing there at the edge. He is the leader, after all, of that little specific area. Come on, stay in the ball. 1, 2, 3, come on, you can do it. Ah, of course not. Come on, stay in the ball, Gusher. You're taking a while. 1, 2, 3. Ah. Alright, snap out of confusion. Alright, that should not kill it. It didn't. I'll try the Dusk Ball. It's not exactly... maybe it is nighttime a little bit. Just how it looks while it's snowing. Wow, lag. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think one more double edge and it's just gonna end up killing itself. Honestly, that's fine. Just get back some of my Pokeballs. Come on, in the ball, dude. 1, 2... Wow, you do not want to get in the ball. Yep, it's dead. Alright, reset. Because you just really didn't want to stay in the Pokeball. That's what happens when you don't want to stay in the Pokeball. You die! Or you faint, excuse me. You can't get that dark. The bombastic side. Hi. Alright. Anyways, let's try to fight you again. For what happens when you don't want to be caught. Alright, it's snowing. Let's Brick Break. Okay, then. Snow buffs my ass. That had to have been a crit. Well, we'll never know. And I forgot to use the Quick Ball. I guess while you guys are waiting for me to catch this, you should look up the song I mentioned earlier. About we came to win from the Pokemon Championships. Oh, I guess that's the point of that. It's supposed to feel separate without Calyrex around. Funny you can't catch Calyrex in the DLC here. Maybe that's for the better, I don't know. Alright. If they're able to be on Switch, that's good for them. Alright, what move did I just use there? I don't know. I don't want to deal any damage to you, especially since there's no snow. I could just use on Headbutt, really. Alright, Iron Defense. Oh boy, you're right about that. I think my generation of Generation Z is the last generation to grow up without tablets. Though I had my DS since I was like 8 years old, so I don't know, man. I'm gonna wait for you to use Iron Defense again. Oh, that as well. Yeah, I'm Gen Z, dude. What is that, between 1999 and 2012? Yeah, I'm Gen Z, mate. Ah. Yeah, I'm a Gen Z bear, alright. Alright, come on, stay in the ball. You're being annoying, I don't want to use my Master Ball. In case I find a shiny, build him. That's what I thought, yeah. 1997 until 2012. Alright, come on in the ball. Alright, let's use Brick Break again. Alright, now that you use Iron Defense. There we go, don't kill. The micro gen? I'm not entirely sure what you mean by that. Alright, stay in the ball, Glacier, you're annoying me. There we go. Alright, that's all the legends. Oh. Whatever generation you're born in, that's the generation you're born in. You can't change that. But anyways, now that's all the legendaries in the game. Let's make that unit circle again and do some Gimmighoul raids for a bit. Alright, I will make it right here. For the two of you to join. Alright, fine, if you insist. While I'm waiting for you, I'm going to... Well, probably heal some of my Pokemon. Let me go take a look at the things I just caught, and I'm gonna have to do some rearranging when I am done with this vid. I go out on as modest nature. Ooh, this one has a decent speed stat, though. Wait a minute. This isn't... Is this the one I just caught? Why is it Tera Fire? Excuse me? This is the one I just caught, right? Or am I tripping? Let me see. No, it's the one... Why the hell is it Tera Fire? It should be Tera Ground. That's so weird. Whatever. Is that a thing? Can they sometimes be called with different... Oh, it's coded to have Tera Fire. I didn't know that. Wow. Shit. Okay, it's a reference to Primal Groudon. I actually didn't know that. That's pretty cool. Alright, good IV, good nature for a Trick Room team. I like that. And Rayquaza, I'll probably go throw it in BDSP until I need it. I always wanted to make one of you Tera Fire, but I already have two shiny Rayquazas over here. One on my Rayquaza team for Tera Normal stuff, and the other, I like to make this one Tera Fire. Anyways, you got the code? Oh yeah, the Lugia you catch also has Tera Water, that's right. Huh, that's cool, I actually never noticed that. Alright, what's the code? And I want you two to find all of the Gimmighoul raids you have. You want me to do the code? Gathering a group. Your code is DSC961. Like the Nintendo DS, get it? The dual screen? Alright. Alright, there's Travis. Oh yeah, it's been a while since I played Pokemon Insurgents. I gotta get back to that eventually. And if you want to see the episodes of Pokemon Insurgents Dark Prince Travis, consider becoming a member on YouTube for just $3 a month. I got some episodes on there for that. But it has been a while since I last played it, so I gotta get back to that. But anyways, is that everybody? Going once? Going twice? Sold, let us go. Alright, if you don't want to pay for it, that's okay. That's up to you, man. It is your money at the end of the day, but if you don't have a job, that's fine. Yes, Tears of the Kingdom as well. There is a new Zelda game coming out next month that I do plan on playing on here, so that's gonna take priority. Alright, anyways, let's go look for those Gimmighoul raids. See if we can get a shiny Gimmighoul. Yes, we can see. Hey, look at that, a Gimmighoul that I can't click on because I already have 999 coins. Save that for if I ever got a shiny one. We should do them anyways. There's a chance they could be shiny, any non-5-star ones. Oh, really? Never mind, I guess you're right, only 5-star ones. Why such a limitation? Whatever. Just make it so all of them have a chance to be shiny. What's so hard about that? Alright, I already did all of my Gimmighoul raids earlier, so... yeah, you two have to find yours. Alright, Gimmighoul raid right here. Tera Fairy. Oh, I know exactly who I'm gonna use. Some of those things I've what? Alright, Choice Bandit Metagross. Going once, going twice. Now, I've played Breath of the Wild, I just barely played it. I have Breath of the Wild on my Switch, I've just barely played it. Like, after we're done with this raid, I can show you on my Switch. I have Breath of the Wild. That's okay, that just started it. Yeah, no, I played Breath of the Wild, just barely played it. Oh, you got disconnected? Alright, we'll reconnect for you. This'll be quick. Again, and this is anyone else's chance if they want to join. Alright, more heavy slams. Alright, you took away my clear body ability, but that's okay. Alright, and now you die. Alright. Oh, that's alright. It won't steal your charge next time. Gotta hit it real hard with that Tera Steel. Alright, like I mentioned, I have Breath of the Wild. Where is it? Right here. I've played it, just not much. But anyways, are you really not here right now? If so, we can disconnect for a split second. Yeah. Alright, let's disconnect. Alright, let's form one again. Huh, she was trying to make herself immortal. Wasn't she, like, really young in Hyrule Warriors? Yeah, probably less than an hour. I barely played it. I have played it just barely. I bought it way back in late 2021, but I haven't really played it much since. Perhaps we should change that. Oh, she was a child again in Breath of the Wild, alright. Oh yeah, forgot. Your code is 5XM6DW. There we go, let us go. That guy just dies. That poor guy. He had so much to live for. Or how much you want to bet he was a day away from retirement or something. But anyways, everybody please look for your Gimmighoul raids. And whilst I'm at it, let me heal these guys up first. But yeah, I'll just heal them up at the Pokemon Center. When was the last time I used this anyways? Yeah, those are ages in those games, it's good to know. So that means there's nothing on the ground for us to pick up? Oh, that's fine, it's probably just a bunch of berries. I already have so many of them. Alright, that's not my raid, it looks like. I found something you haven't picked up yet. I know what I meant. Alright, you mean in the Zelda games you picked everything up off the ground? Oh. I see. You either got them through gifts, or you found them on the ground. You don't have a lot. That means you don't have a lot of competitive items, do you? You got to. Okay. Why does that keep happening? All right, let's fix that. Ah. Damn Joy-Con. Anyways, yeah, let's disconnect. Technology being dumb again. You know, yeah, go look for some Gimmighoul raids and we can put codes in the comments. Let's do that instead. Oh, it's a little too late now, sadly. I'm just gonna roam around a bit. So again, I already did all my Gimmighoul raids, so it's up to you two to do that. We came to win, let the games begin. I'm on top of the Pokemon Center. You know what? I recently watched a video about the Pokemon Center nurses. Funny how this... Did you ever think that this one in the Wonder Kitakami might be the poorest of all the nurses? Because they're basically just basic convenience store attendees now, rather than actual nurses. Just a thought. No BBQs today. And besides, this video is already pretty long. Just give me goal rates pretty much for the rest of the videos. For the rest of the video. Yeah, them. They're even poorer because they're in a school. It's time for a career change, I'd say. Or that, yeah, you're right. It's even worse. Huh, part of me also wants shiny on Skiddo. Maybe off screen. Probably before ZA comes out. So I can transfer right in. Whenever the Pokemon Home support comes out for it. Which is going to take even longer. Yeah, it's just none, period. And maybe there was one that might have used to be, but they couldn't do it anymore. I don't know, I'm just guessing. I don't know if that's true or not. I hope we get a third form of Charcadet at some point in the future. That'd be nice. Tera Ghost Graphia does not sound half bad. Well, I should turn backwards. That doesn't seem right. Whatever. Oh, what do you want me to wait for? Oh yes, you're right, the Litten. Alright, is there a specific Pokemon you want me to catch for you real fast? Oh, you want a Mudbray? You want a Phanpy? That's a mission, so let the games begin. Rockruff, I don't think we need. Now let's go to the desert. And we're gonna count how many sand particles are in the desert. What did I do to John? Maybe Michael needs to lay off, but what did I do? What, was it about the sand particles? I don't think that has anything to do with them. You want the Tera Electric Houndoom, perhaps? Or perhaps Relor will be good for you. So you can use Revival Blessing is what I mean. Oh, Phanpy. Oh, yeah, okay. I mean, if you want to pronounce it like that, I guess. I mean, I'm the guy who keeps saying Regice. I'm gonna say it because that's what the Pokemon movie once said it as. And same with the character Lyco. I know her name is pronounced Lyco, but I like saying Lyco. I don't care. So, you know, you're right. Or like when he says Doublade instead... Or... Wait? Doublade instead of Doublade or something. Yeah. Would you like the Tera Electric Houndoom? I can get that for you real fast. Or maybe you want this Larvesta. I can get that for you. Yeah, I prefer Regice, just infinitely. I see, I either want the Larvesta or the Houndoom. Or maybe the Sandile will be cool for you. I say Glastrier, but apparently it's supposed to be pronounced Glastrier, which is stupid, but whatever. Alright, which Pokemon do you want? Actually, didn't I give you a Volcarona in the past? Yeah, I did. So I'm gonna get you the Houndoom instead. Alright, then after we do this trade, I'm gonna do a couple of Gimmighoul raids, and that'll be it. Glastrier. Actually, that's not half bad. It's like Glacier. I didn't think of that. Alright, one Swords Dance is probably gonna hit me with a taunt. Well, thanks for making me stronger, dude. Just hit me with the Will-O-Wisp, that's fine. Alright, have all the other teammates soften you up. Alright, one last Swords Dance. Flamethrower, I take that with ease. And now you die. So about one of my favorite Pokemon, if not my favorite Gen 2 Pokemon, is going to die. Didn't I have an electric type Houndoom at some point? I don't remember. It makes sense to say it that way. I'm just gonna keep saying Glastrier though. And I'm gonna put him in a... Where's the Pokeball? A Friend Ball, because he's a friend. I was gonna use Ursaluna on that Trick Room team as well. Oh yeah, that's right. I could use Ursaluna alongside Hisuian Braviary. And skill swapping Sableye might be pretty good. Giving Prankster to a Moongus would be pretty busted. Alright, let's do this trade. Oh, that's fine, I'll just do some on the Tera Raid thing. Alright, 4848 is your code. Now I'm gonna have to do some transferring over to Pokemon Home when I get off of this. Alright, no one found. Our trade partner has been found. Alright, there's the Basque Legion I caught earlier. Where's my Houndoom that I just caught? Ah, here he is. Alright, trade it. Here you are. I just said double blade, you know, like double. Do blade, if that's all they want to say, it's up to them. Pretty good speed every other, that's fine. And it's a sleep. Okay, that's a nice touch. Why is it just the sleep thing goes off while that little sequence is playing, even though its eyes aren't closed, which is a little weird, but whatever. Wonder if the same thing happens if it's burned, paralyzed, or poisoned. Or frozen, even. Because in this game, putting your Pokemon in the PC doesn't heal them. I kind of missed that. I think Generation 8 was the first generation to take that out. Actually, no, Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee were the first games to take that out. I don't remember that video from Lockstar. I should go look for it. Are the Gimmighoul's just gone now? Ah, wait a second. Now, let's go back to the mountains. Just a mission, so let the games begin. Came to win. You came to win. Let the games begin. Actually, Tera Grass Solar Beam. Yeah, I think this one I'm gonna run as a special attacker. You know, Groudon's meant to be a physical attacker. Paralyzed extreme speed. That's interesting. Never thought of that interaction. Swords Dance. Swords Dance with Weakness Policy, the only set that matters on Glastrier. Alright, I don't really know what I want to do with this Rayquaza. Yeah, maybe I'll make one of them a special attacker. I'd run a Hurricane on it, but because of its ability, you can't run it on a Rain team, so there's no point in that. I saw the safety check from before, and thanks for that. Save. Yes, thank you for the both of them. Alright, this is the grass one, so they're not completely gone. Also, were you able to listen to the Pokemon song I suggested you earlier? Yes, but I'd like to raid somebody new. And there's plenty of people playing Pokemon Scarlet and Violet that I'd like to raid. Alright, let's take your time with listening to it. I'll wait even longer then, for another raid to show up. Not if you... Oh, the raid thing? I'd like to raid somebody new, though. That's the thing. Trying to have some variety, that's why. And besides, earlier today, as of me doing that, we already raided... what was his face? Jodigan earlier today when I did Super Paper Mario at the time of me making this video. Alright, let's see. Did another one spawn in? Another one didn't spawn. Well, if you insist, though. But next time I want to raid somebody else. Like somebody new that we have yet to raid. Kind of like with the koala guy. Had I not raided him, would have never found out about him. Yeah, I'd rather refund the points. I want to raid somebody new. Alright, so if you're choosing, what do you want? I mean, I don't know how to refund these. Let me see. See if I could try something here. I don't know how to do that. So, instead of your choosing of all the other redeem options. No, it's not somebody I followed. I'd like to follow them though, wherever I end up raiding, just to support them. So whatever you want to do, or you could like refund it for the later vid or something. All right, there we go. 5-star Tera Grass. Alright. Alright, this one's not there. Let's try this 4-star one. I guess while I'll wait for this load, I'm gonna look that up. Alright, unable to join again. It's really annoying. Alright, if this one doesn't work, I think I'm just done with the Gimmighoul for this video. Taking a little too long to load, and we've already been here for 3 hours. Yeah, screw this. Alright, tell me how it is. Alright, that being said, let me see if there's anything else I could sell. Now figure out funding your points. Or guys, just use it for something else on a later vid. I'll allow that. Just don't, like, we could always just do it that way. It might just be easier to do it that way. We've done that before, I'm pretty sure. Alright, I don't think I have anything else to give right now, so I think that'll be it for today's video on the Pokemon Violet Fun Stuff. So, if y'all enjoyed this and you want to see more, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and follow. Hit one of the videos you see on screen right now if on YouTube and that bell button for more. Let me give a special thank you to both Aaron and Dark Prince Travis for joining me once again for this wondrous video. As well, this video is sponsored by the wonderful people at W. Just hit the link in the description below Use the code provided to get a wonderful discount on your wonderful and drink order. I recommend that Dragonade flavor. As well, what did you like and dislike about this video? Consider answering the question of the day. Consider becoming a YouTube member for just $3 a month for special access to things like my Pokemon and Surges playthrough. So, later on today, at the time of making this video, it's time for some VGC. So let's end this off with a new raid because I want to raid somebody new. Somebody I have yet to raid. And I believe that will be... Alright, let's look up anyone playing Scarlet and Violet. Hopefully I don't run into a bot or something. Let's see. Trying to stay away from any of those guys. Shiny Den, no. Let's try this one. Yeah, that's a giveaway thing. I'm not doing that. And who is playing Scarlet and Violet? I think we should. Let us raid this guy, Chill VTuber. He looks pretty cool. He happens to be doing some raids and looks like he hasn't played this game in a while, so let's give him the raid. Alright, and thank you all for watching. Have a berrific day.